the time.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
About the school to prison pipeline.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Police brutality out of line.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
All these thoughts running through my mind.
We gotta talk
I am
about it.
unapologetically progressive in efforts to fight for the people. Gotta exercise our voting rights and then push the needle. I'm walking tall, cause I know that y'all expect me to lead. To push the message I am willing to bleed. I gotta get what I need, that's social reform, that's prison reform. I'm highly informed, don't put down a pen, I got a list. I can't resist, I preach it till I talk with a list. And who you know gon' give it to you like this?
And here on KBLA Talk 1580, we gon' get into it. The whole world don't smiley out of your media. The others tell it, but they truths have some limits to it. We got that food for soul, not what they feeding you.
Black lives matter all the time.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
About the school to prison pipeline.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Police brutality out of line.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
All these thoughts running through my mind.
We gotta talk about it.
Yeah, man, let's talk about it. We got a lot to talk about right here. KBLA Talk 1580. Welcome to the Danny Morrison Show. Usually, the whole 9 of the nighttime right at 9, but today, the whole 9 during drive time. Once again, quick programming note for those that are popping in right now, checking for Don Amici versus everybody, and are surprised to hear my voice on the KBLA frequency. The Danny Morrison Show has been broadcasting from this time slot all week long. And for those that are popping in at 9 p.m., this show is a replay from earlier today at 4 p.m. In addition, both shows will have best of broadcasts on Thanksgiving Thursday tomorrow and Black Friday. But don't you fret, my pet. All will return to normal come this Monday, November 28th, live. So here we are. The eve of Thanksgiving weekend officially begins. Bunches of family members and bunches of friends. Kings and queens and everybody in between. And it is time for my annual breakdown on what I'm thankful for. Yeah, annual. Yeah, I know, it's only year 2. Shush. What an amazing 2022 it has been. Easily the best year of my personal and professional life. Even topping last year, and I didn't think that was possible. It has been fire. Yeah, I've encountered a few pitfalls along the way, but it seems as though every single time I encountered what appeared to be a setback, it always led to something even better. And bigger. Why, you ask? Check this out. A few years ago, I had a long talk with God. As flawed a creature as I am, I still liken myself to be a person that devoted his life to helping others in whatever way possible, doing God's work. But I felt like I could do even more. So I formally asked him, quote, how can I serve you better? How can I spread the message of hope, of dreams, of change? And I also told him, use me. In whatever way you deem appropriate, use me. I will use whatever talents you granted me to push the message of hope in this community, and boy, did he deliver. That's when every aspect of my professional and personal life started to take off. Listen, I never would have imagined that I would be talking on this microphone to all of you right here in the city of Los Angeles. Ever since I was a youngster, I had a dream of coming to LA to have a radio show. And here I am, the Danny Morrison Show, KBLA Talk 1580. My prayers were answered in abundance. My dreams became a reality. And once again, God showed me just how much he controls the direction of my life by delivering on exactly what he promised me he would. But I'll be honest, it scares the living crap out of me. When God actually gives you exactly what you prayed for and places you on a bigger platform to do his work, you understand the magnitude of what's happening. The expectations are astronomical. And every day that I walk into this studio, I am thankful for his grace, his guidance, and his confidence in my ability to come to Los Angeles, to impact a much larger audience with him steering the ship. And I'm thankful that the rest of my career and my life overall will have him controlling the journey. But thanking God for everything is a given, especially with me. What else am I thankful for? That's what I want to share with you all today. Year 2. With Thanksgiving looming, I want to share a few people and parts of my life that I am so thankful for here in 2022. I'm first thankful for my family, my beautiful children, my siblings. I love you, Z. My mom, my extended family down here in Southern California. And to my extended family on my father's side way back in North Carolina. No, we don't all see each other very often, but your support for this next stage of my career has meant everything to me. I'm thankful that you have all rallied around me as I work to promote change within this community. You understand that it's an exhaustive process that calls for me to be unavailable almost all the time. But when doing God's work, you have to have a support system around you that understands the plight. I have that, and I am so thankful for that. I'm thankful for my friends. Those people that call me just to check on me. Those people that defend me and fight for me when I'm not around. Those people that push me to do better. Positive people and positive energy, no drama, no mess, no stress. And those people that assist me in reaching the highest of heights. If you're one of those people that just reach out to see that I'm okay, someone that reached out to make sure I'm stable, someone that supplements the things I'm lacking here in Los Angeles, I appreciate you all so much. And the moment I'm able to do so, I will pay you back for having my back. I promise. I'm also thankful for community. Back in my hometown and the ones I'm slowly immersing myself within the city of Los Angeles, leaving Central Cali was the biggest decision of my life. I left behind connections, relationships, and 2 decades worth of community partnerships that have meant the world to me. Connections that have changed the lives of hundreds, if not thousands of people. And throughout the process, I feel more comfortable knowing that my allies and friends have supported my decision and stand behind my current and future endeavors here in LA. Thank you. And to my brand new community advocates and friends, I'm excited at what we are planning together. I'm here to help. And I'll be unveiling the next stage next month, actually. I'm also thankful for Tavis Smiley, Elston Butler, Otis Warren. I was a media veteran down in Bakersfield fighting for the plight of African Americans in the middle of Trump country. Although I had dreams and aspirations of a bigger platform, I was starting to believe that God wanted me to finish out my career in the city where I was born, where there's a dearth of African American disruptors in the area. Being one of the loudest and most disrupting African American voices in a sea of white supremacy and white anxiety. Until I got that phone call from Otis Warren, which led to that phone call from Elston Butler, which led to that phone call from the Tavis Smiley, which led to me crying like a newborn baby in a Big Lots parking lot way back in February of 2021. To my bosses, my mentors, thank you for believing that a small town cat from Bakersfield could come down to Los Angeles to advocate for my people. You've literally changed my life forever. And even though I know that this show is God ordained, that doesn't mean that you all had to listen to God's whispers. You did. And I'm forever grateful for it. And I promise you that I'm a ride or die soldier until the end of time. You believed in me and I believe in us. I'm also thankful for my new KBLA family. I've never worked somewhere where everyone is rooting for one another. The people that work at KBLA Talk 1580 are so supportive that it's unreal. Black people supporting black people. It's the utopia that I've always dreamed of, and I'm so honored that I get to be a part of a black-owned and operated mechanism that will likely continue to change the face of talk radio now and into the future. Just like the Sweet Life headline stated in that magazine last year, we are the future of black talk radio. And I thank you for welcoming me with open arms. One of a very few not from Los Angeles on this platform. And a very special shout out to my nighttime partner in crime, Queen Robin Ayers. Look, I've been hosting my own radio shows solo for practically my entire career. And when Tavis presented the idea to me, I'll be honest, I wasn't sure that it could work in the short term. But boy, was I wrong. Robin, you are an amazing talent. The minute you and I took to the microphones for the first time, I knew, and everybody else knew, that what we had was magical. I never could have dreamt sharing a show with someone so intelligent, thoughtful, driven, creative, and someone who just so happens to love God as much as I do, if not more. Every single day, I thank God for bringing you to me in KBLA. I learn from you every single day. And I treasure each and every moment we share on this frequency. God bless you. And thank you for being you all the time. I also thank my producer, Andy, one of the most beautiful souls I've ever come in contact with on this network and any network I've been on. They told me a long time ago that you can always get better, and I never thought so. I always thought that, you know what, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. I'm all read up on what I'm supposed to do. I read, I make sure I do everything I'm supposed to do when I'm on the microphone, and then I met Andy. Every single day, he brings something that is beneficial to the broadcast. He's brilliant, always on time, reminds me of things that I've forgotten to do on the show. I appreciate you, King. I love you, man. And lastly, I want to thank y'all, my Danny Morrison Show listeners, the KBLA audience. Quiet as kept, I wasn't sure how I would be received when I came here to Los Angeles. I'm what some would call an acquired taste, okay? My style is different. My energy is bombastic. My flow is aggressive. But my prayer was that the tremendous success that I found in Central Cali would translate down here in Southern California. And judging by your reactions, you seem to approve. As I've mentioned before, if I'm doing right by y'all, I must be doing okay. You have accepted me into the city, even into your workplace, into your cars, into your homes. And there isn't a day that goes by that I don't thank God for being the obvious facilitator throughout this transition. I asked him in advance to smooth out the edges so that you would all see my heart amidst all the fireworks you hear on this microphone. And I want to formally promise you that I will continue to use my voice and this radio program to illuminate injustices that impact African Americans. I will always share my microphones with you so that your voice will always be heard. And if you continue to ride with me until the wheels fall off, I will help in amplifying our voices to make sure the world hears us all. That's my word to you. So thank you all so much. God bless you. In conclusion, I want to thank God one more time. Considering he's the author and the finisher, it's only right that I finish my opening monologue with the one who is the author of my journey. Makes sense, huh? Lord, I am so thankful for you never leaving my side. I am not a perfect man by any stretch of the imagination. You already know. For all have sinned and come short. I am nowhere near where you want me to be. Yet and still, you are still here. With arms outstretched even in my darkest times. I want to publicly say that I am so blessed that you have entrusted your vision with me. I'm so blessed that you have chosen me to be one of the cogs in the wheel of change within this community. I work for you, and I won't let you down. You continue to love me even when I don't deserve it. And I love you so much for that. And I will continue to fight for the underserved in your name. I appreciate you so much. Maya Angelou once said, quote, I want to thank you, Lord, for life and all that's in it. Thank you for the day and the hour and the minute, end quote. Hear, hear, Queen. Perfectly stated. Especially witnessing God's blessings demonstrated. But that's just me. Tell me what you think, LA. What are you thankful for in 2022? Are you thankful for your family? Thankful for your fans? Perhaps you're thankful for loved ones overall that helped you through a rough year. Also, give me a miracle in your life this year. I got a few. Tell me a short story that only can be divine intervention. Is there something you're thankful for that you still can't believe happened? And lastly, what are your Thanksgiving plans? You traveling, huh? Probably traveling right now. Staying in town? Cooking? Who's cooking? Who's eating, huh? What y'all eating? Can I come over? And who's not allowed to cook? Because they don't know how. I'll let your boy. Your voice is a change. Your voice is the community. Your voice is on. 1-800-920-1580. 1-800-920-1580. You can also stream us via the brand new KBLA streaming app on your app store, iOS or Android. It don't matter. That same app allows you to send me your questions and comments that I will answer live at different intervals throughout the broadcast. Plus, like, share, and follow your favorite radio station live on our socials, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at KBLA 1580. Feel free to follow me at Danny Mo Show on those same platforms too. Plus, me and my nighttime partner in crime, Robin Ayers, will take your comments via the ecosystem of this social network. Check this out. No 7 series today because we got a special guest stepping into the Danny Mo Show. Ricky started RHJ Insurance Agency in 2022 as a result of his grandmother having a stroke and his family finding out that she did not have certain coverages that would help her recover. As a result, RHJ Insurance Agency was founded to educate the community on Medicare, Cover California, life insurance, dental, and more. The motto at RHJ Insurance Agency is, quote, the worst time to find out you don't have the right coverage is when you need it, end quote. And today he will come into the Danny Mo Show to do exactly that. put us up on game. Ricky Hodges from RHJ Insurance Agency inside my Pulse 101 at the bottom of the hour. Should be a good one. Add to the conversation with your phone calls when we come forward. Welcome to the Danny Morrison Show on Unapologetically Progressive KBLA Talk 1580. We got a lot to talk about. Happy Thanksgiving. Let's ride.
From Bakersfield to Los Angeles. From middays to nighttime. Like George and Weezy, Danny Morrison is moving on up at KBLA Talk 1580.
KBLA Talk 1580 invites you to join us in celebrating the season of giving by being part of the solution. As we enjoy great food, family, warmth, and well wishes in whatever our festive tradition may be, we share the beauty of the season by reaching out to the less fortunate. Please help us to help others with the KBLA Cover the Houseless Cozy Community Coat and Blanket Drive. All you have to do is drop off new or clean, gently used winter coats and blankets in the KBLA lobby during business hours. Now through December 20th, all of the coats and blankets will be donated to unsheltered individuals and families experiencing houselessness. Simply bring your donation to 4434 Crenshaw Boulevard in Los Angeles, near Vernon Avenue, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. weekdays. That's 4434 Crenshaw in historic Leimert Park. During the holidays and every day, let's remember, we keep us safe. We keep us warm. We are the safety net, and together we can cover the unsheltered. Get caught up in the spirit of the season, the spirit of love. Make a difference with your friends at KBLA Talk 1580.
What's the best product I bought this year? Oh, that's easy. Salonpas pain-relieving patches. The proven medicines in Salonpas patches reduce my pain and let me do the things I need to do every day.
In a recent clinical study, patients using Salonpas reported improved sleep, mood, and the ability to work. They had less pain and were able to reduce their use of oral pain medications.
For pain, I use Salonpas. It's good medicine.
The best part about taking ZQuil Pure Z's Sleep Plus Next Day Energy at night is actually the next morning. I wake up alert with none of the grogginess from taking too much melatonin. Pure Z Sleep Plus Next Day Energy is a bilayer tablet with immediate release melatonin and extended release B vitamins to help me fall asleep naturally and wake refreshed. It's my secret weapon for a great night's sleep and a great morning.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom.
Can't beat that.
ZQuil Pure Z's Gummies. Sleep better, wake your best.
Like bones, your teeth lose density and become weaker over time, which can lead to tooth decay. And that can make your visit to the dentist feel like this. But if you want your dental visit to feel like this, try Crest Densify. Crest Densify actively rebuilds tooth density to extend the life of teeth by remineralizing enamel. Densify from Crest, the #1 toothpaste brand in America. Smile, Crest has you covered.
The Venture X card from Capital One gives you more of what you love, like premium travel benefits and access to Taylor Swift tickets. Oh, I do love her. Earn 5 times miles on flights and 10 times miles on hotels through Capital One Travel.
Enjoy your stay in Suite 13.
Whoa, 13? That's Taylor's lucky number. Plus, get access to Taylor Swift The Eras Tour, presented by Capital One. Maybe I'll see you there. The Venture X card from Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
KBLA Talk 1580.
The thrill of victory. The thrill of victory. Thrill of victory. Yeah, man.
KBLA Talk 1580 wishes to congratulate Mayor-elect Karen Bass on her historic win as the first woman and only second African-American to serve as chief executive of the city of Los Angeles.
Congratulations, Mayor-elect Bass, and welcome back to Unapologetically Progressive KBLA Talk 1580.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for having me on the show, and this is my very first interview, and I am proud that it's here.
We are proud to have you here. What do you want to say to the listeners of KBLA Talk 1580?
I want to say thank you from just, I'm just full of the love that I felt every place I went in the community, and I just want the listeners to know that I promise you I won't disappoint you. I will be accessible. I will never forget where I'm from, and understand that is my primary motivation.
Congratulations, Mayor-elect Karen Bass, holding all leaders accountable to you.
No matter who you voted for, no matter who you are or where you live, I will be a mayor for you.
We're KBLA Talk 1580. Talk 1580. Talk 1580. And we don't black down. We've got a lot to talk about. Real talk, real time, the gospel truth. You're listening to the Danny Morrison Show on KBLA Talk 1580.
Broadcasting live from Leimert Park, California, streaming live on the KBLA YouTube page as we speak. We're black in a spot, another episode of the Danny Morrison Show, KBLA Talk 1580. First on the scene, so fresh and so clean. Let's check it with the queen. Hit it, Annie. Come on, let's go.
She's your queen to be.
Okay.
That was terrible.
I'm thankful for your voice.
Long as I was on key. That's enough.
First off, thank you. Such an incredible message, and to everybody, I'm sure you'll hear, your friends and your family and your people back in Bakersfield. I'm sure they'll be hitting you up, telling you how special that message was. But because I'm here and I have this mic, I just want to say I'm very grateful for that. And I'm grateful for, I know you had your it was a little apprehensive at first, you know what I'm saying? The idea of both you and I kind of taking this mic at the same time. But, I'm grateful for the fact that ultimately you were like, you know what, let's go for it. And Tavis was right. Tavis is a genius that way. The man knows what he's talking about.
He loves when people say that they love this show. He pops his collar. Yeah, I know.
See,
I know. I did that. I built that.
Yeah, and we've had a lot of people come to us and talk about the chemistry and everything. So I too am very grateful for you. Number one, I'm grateful that you've helped me grow. You've helped me take command of the mic and get more comfortable up here and on the mic, and all that this show entails. You've really taught me a lot, so I'm grateful for that. And then ultimately that you've accepted the invitation to have me come on with you.
Absolutely. And
Andy, shout out to Andy, because ain't nobody better than Andy.
Yo, Andy is the truth with F.
No,
truth.
He's the truth. We appreciate you. We love you, Andy.
So what's going on with the Raw Report today?
You're excited. I'm excited. Listen, I've got the actor, comedian extraordinaire, Lil Rel Howery, coming into the Raw Report today. I'm so grateful because he's such a busy man. He actually just got done filming a movie in Hawaii.
Wow.
So I told him last I saw him, I said, listen, I'm still trying to get you on. He was like, I got you. So I'm grateful that he's given us the time. He is on his way here. And yeah, it's going to be a really great, chat with Lil Rel.
You can make the case that he's the hottest actor in Hollywood right now.
You know what? It's what I want to ask him. Listen, I think we were sort of introduced to him with Get Out, his breakout role with Get Out. And then from that moment, it's like he shot up. He just shot off. Like, he is everywhere. Every time I turn around, he is filming something new. He is still doing his comedy. He's got a comedy special out right now on HBO Max, which is great. We'll talk to him about all of that. But one of the hottest careers right now in Hollywood. So it's a blessing to kind of watch him go. And just, take off is really special.
I was talking to a female friend of mine about him earlier today, and I said that he is the quintessential scene stealer. Have you noticed that?
Wow.
Anytime he comes onto the screen, he takes it over.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how big an actor is he's in the scene with. He takes the scene over.
That's a great point. I never thought about it like that. But yeah, he does. But this is why I'm sure so many people, producers and casting directors and everybody wants him, because he's great like that, But you'll see, especially in person, he's such a great person, and I'm you'll see what I'm talking about when he gets here. So I'm grateful.
Lil Rel inside the Raw Report coming up at the top of the hour. And don't forget, in the third hour, we got a few more upon further review clips. Somebody sent me this clip today. She's a beautiful young lady. And I said, we got to bring it to the show. Her name is Robin Ayers.
Okay.
Some woman, she thinks she fine. Robin thinks she fine. Just some random woman, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, my goodness.
But she shared a clip with Andy and me earlier today that features a self-proclaimed philosopher named Justin Blue, who breaks down how men are just sexually attracted to naked women. Nothing more. But it's a pretty compelling clip. And I think he makes a good case, by the way. I must say. The second clip is from a young woman that breaks down how living as a black person in America is almost the same as playing the game of Monopoly with someone who keeps cheating at the game. I want you to hear that, too. The third clip, a powerful one, Features a man giving us a panoramic view on why we should live each day as if it is our last and live for ourselves as well. It actually got me a little bit misty. It might do the same for you all. I think it's the perfect way to send us all off for the Thanksgiving weekend with a little perspective. Upon further review clips coming up at the third hour after the Raw Report. In the meantime and in between time, make sure you like, share, comment, follow. Tell your friends and family. Do the same on all socials. KBLA Talk 1580. Also, KBLA Talk 1580 is pleased to announce a can't-miss community event. Welcome home, Mayor-elect Karen Bass. Join us for this free public event as we celebrate Mayor-elect Bass's historic victory. Entertainment, food trucks, diverse array of vendors, along with attendance and participation from community leaders and elected officials, celebrities, business owners, and other notables. KBLA Talk 1580 will host Mayor-elect Bass on the main stage as we reflect on the importance of this moment and what it means for the Black community, women, and all Angelinos who believe in the limitless potential of our amazing city. We look forward to celebrating Mayor-elect Karen Bass and you. Details coming soon. But when we come forward, Ricky with RHJ Insurance has got something that you all need to hear. Danny Morrison Show, KBLA Talk 1580. We got a lot to talk about right now, news and traffic. Check it.
Nighttime is the right time for Danny Morrison on KBLA Talk 1580.
I'm Doug Davis, and here's the latest from the Black Information Network. Fresh evidence is surfacing against Georgia Senate candidate Herschel Walker by a woman who claims she was pressured by him to get an abortion. In a press conference with her attorney, the woman presented previously unseen letters, diary entries, and audio recordings that she claims are proof of their relationship. Walker released a statement earlier this month calling the allegation a lie and claimed he did not know the woman. President Biden spoke with Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin after last night's mass shooting in Chesapeake. A White House statement says Biden offered his support and federal assistance if needed. 6 people were killed last night at a Walmart in the Southern Virginia town. New home sales are on the rise. Federal officials say they jumped by 7.5% in October. It came out to an annual rate of 632,000 units. And that's the latest. I'm Doug Davis from the Black Information Network and BINnews.com.
Good afternoon. Lots of folks are already heading out of town for the holiday weekend. On the northbound 15, we're seeing delays getting through the Cajon Pass from the 215 merge up to Cleghorn Fire Road. Southbound side's also building up on and off from Mojave Drive down to Oak Hill, and then again from Cleghorn Fire Road down to the 215 split. On the northbound 5, it's also building up from the 405 all the way up to the 126, and we do have that work zone in Castaic between Templin Highway and Lake Hughes. The right lane remains closed to repair damages of the root fire.
JP Morgan Chase is building on the investments in California to help close the racial wealth gap and build a more equitable future. Visit jpmorganchase.com/racial equity and get the tools to help reach your financial goals.
Do you need new blinds or shades? Blindster offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters shipped to you at prices less than big box retailers. And right now, save 45% off any order during Blindster's Black Friday sale. Hurry, sale ends November 27th. Blindster.com.
This is the KBLA Sports Minute with Ray Richardson.
Even though the 3-7 Rams need some help at wide receiver, there seems to be no interest in re-signing Odell Beckham Jr. Beckham is planning to meet with the Dallas Cowboys and New York Giants after the teams play each other on Thanksgiving Day. Beckham has been in LA all season rehabbing from the ACL injury he suffered in the Super Bowl. The Rams also seem to be getting ready for next season. They cut running back Darrell Henderson and linebacker Justin Hollins. USC is going to need some help to qualify for one of the 4 college football playoff spots. The 10-1 Trojans must beat Notre Dame Saturday, but they need LSU to lose at Texas A&M and Texas Christian to lose to Iowa State. Good luck. No debates, no speculation, just the info you need. That's your KBLA Sports Minute. I'm Ray Richardson. This sports report was brought to you by MVP Accident Attorneys. When it comes to your settlement, we're a slam dunk. Call 833-MVP-WINS or check their website at themvp.com for a free case review.
If you're the victim of a car accident, call the pros at MVP Accident Attorneys. When it comes to getting the maximum compensation you deserve, our team hits it out of the park. Call 833-MVP-WINS for a free case review.
Call on me, your MVP. Follow the leader.
KBLA Talk 1580.
Follow the leader.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram at KBLA 1580.
Follow the leader. Are you ready?
The station leading the way with exclusive interviews,
Follow the leader.
stimulating conversation, and intellectual discourse that empowers, enlightens, and informs.
Follow the leader.
Follow the leader at KBLA 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
Keep following the leader.
Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader.
Sanctuary of Hope invites you to come out, support Homeless Youth Awareness Month at a candlelight, interfaith prayer, and youth voice reflections, Tuesday, November 29th, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. For more info, visit thesoh.org. Did you know a housing crisis puts young people at huge risk of more violence and trauma? And right now, young people and their children need support more than ever. Prevention services such as financial assistance, education, employment support, and mental health well-being are main drivers of impact. Contact thesoh.org for more information. Did you know an estimated 4.2 million youth and young adults experience homelessness, of which 700,000 are unaccompanied minors? The pathway to functional zero is prevention. More info at thesoh.org. Again, thesoh.org.
Made you look. Our Weekly Los Angeles is the largest audited black newspaper in the state of California, with a distribution of over 50,000 copies weekly. Pick up a copy every Thursday to get the latest news on African American communities of LA. You can also keep up with what's going on in Los Angeles and surrounding cities by going to www.ourweekly.com. The Our Weekly website is updated daily with the current news about us and for us. For your advertising needs, Our Weekly offers economical advertising packages to fit your budget. Feel free to call Our Weekly Los Angeles at 323-905-1300 or visit the website at www.ourweekly.com. Our Weekly Los Angeles, reporting news that matters to you.
Health is Wealth and Medicare and Covered California's open enrollment for medical insurance is here. RHJ Insurance Agency can help you find affordable rates and the plan that's just right for you and your family. Call 562-204-6120 for your free quote. Don't leave your health to chance. Open enrollment is here and affordable coverage is just a phone call away. Call 562-204-6120 for your free quote and get the coverage you need. Go to www.rhjins.com.
At Cedars-Sinai, we're honored to be named the #1 hospital in California and the #2 hospital in the nation in U.S. News and World Report's Best Hospitals Honor Roll. We're also proud to be named #1 in 6 specialties in Los Angeles. Thank you to our physicians, nurses, academic leaders, and thousands of other team members who bring their best to Cedars-Sinai every day. Learn more about our top-ranked care at cedars-sinai.org.
KBLA Talk 1580 is pleased to announce a can't-miss community event.
It's a celebration.
Welcome home, Mayor-elect Karen Bass.
Oh my God.
Join us for this free public event as we celebrate Mayor-elect Bass's historic victory. There'll be entertainment, food trucks, and a diverse array of vendors, along with attendance and participation from community leaders, elected officials, celebrities, business owners, and other notables. KBLA Talk 1580 will host Mayor-elect Bass on the main stage as we reflect on the importance of this moment and what it means for the Black community, women, and all Angelinos who believe in the limitless potential of our amazing city. Stay tuned to KBLA Talk 1580 and our social media platforms for all the important details. We look forward to celebrating with Mayor-elect Karen Bass and you.
We gon' celebrate your party with you. Come on now. It's a celebration.
You're listening to the Danny Morrison Show exclusively on KBLA Talk 1580.
Yeah. When I'm out in them wild boys, blunts and fillets. When I'm out in LA, boys, raps and switches. Now blood walk to this, now rip walk to this. Now throw it up, raise it up, cause it's gangsta kid. Now blood walk to this, now rip walk to this. Now throw it up, raise it up, cause it's gangsta kid. I'm in my Lambo, maggot, ride real low, maggot. Doors lift up, I'm like, go, gadget. See the shit I got on. Homie, I'd hate to, my Teflon on, boy, my government issue. I hit your vertebrae, bullets rip through tissues. Your wife on a futon, hugging a shih tzu. Homie, you a chick, you got feminine ways. Heard you got 4 lips and bleed for 7 days. I got 4/5 and bananas on the case. And got more whips than a runaway slave. Me and Yayo go back like some hot top fades. When I made 50 mil, M got paid when I made 60 mil. Dre got paid when I made 80 mil. Jimmy got paid, I ain't even got the rap now. Life is made, said I ain't even got the rap. I'm filthy, man.
Laughing straight to the bank with this. I'm laughing straight to the bank with this. I'm laughing straight to the bank with this. I'm laughing straight to the bank with this.
You were checking out the Danny Morrison Show on KBLA Talk 1580, one day before Thanksgiving Day. Check this out, y'all. Ricky Hodges is straight out of Compton, where he attended school in the Compton Unified School District. Ricky attended California State University, Dominguez Hills in Carson, where he earned his Bachelor of Arts in Negotiation, Conflict Resolution, and Peace Building in 2011. In 2015, Ricky founded the Manhood Academy, an organization designed to guide young men along the pathways of manhood. Ricky's desire for the Manhood Academy to help develop mighty men of valor who love the Lord and who think biblically in all that they do. Ricky has served as an assistant football and track coach at Centennial High School and head track and field coach at Lakewood High School. Ricky also started RHJ Insurance Agency in 2022 as a result of his grandmother having a stroke and his family finding out that she did not have certain coverages that would help make her recovery easier. As a result, RHJ Insurance Agency was founded to educate the community on Medicare, Cover California, life insurance, dental, and so much more. The motto at RHJ Insurance Agency is the worst time to find out you don't have the right coverage is when you need it. And today, he's coming on to the Danny Mo Show to discuss the impact of the Manhood Academy and to give us some much needed information regarding the need for us black people to carry all forms of insurance, especially in today's times. Ladies and gentlemen, inside my Post 101, Ricky Hodges, founder of RHJ Insurance Agency and the Manhood Academy. Welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you, Danny. How you doing, man? I appreciate the opportunity. Appreciate you having me.
We are good today. You know, let me first right out the gate say, I am so impressed with the Manhood Academy. Back in my hometown, we started something called the Man Up Foundation. I got my own foundation called Project Dynamo. I've always loved cats that actually put their own necks out there and say, I'm going to change the community in my circle. Tell us all about the Manhood Academy.
Man, you know, the Manhood Academy came about just, I grew up in the inner city, and I saw, I was blessed to have my dad around. I had my uncles, had a lot of great coaches, but I saw a lot of people who looked like me, who grew up like me, who didn't have that. And so the Manhood Academy came out of, that need and the desire for young brothers who need strong men, who need to be taught like men. We oftentimes get upset with young men for failing to do things that men do. But we can't, how can we be upset with young men for failing to be men when they've never been taught how to be a man?
Woo! That's a nugget right there. So I ask everybody that comes up in here the same question. What is your 25th letter? What is your why? I think you just gave it to me, but give it to me again. What is your why? Why jump in at all and start the Manhood Academy?
Because if we don't, man, it can be regret. It can say, man, I could have helped that young brother. I could have done something for him, and I had so many people who poured into my life, and I just understand also that it's just a blessing to be a blessing, and so I have a responsibility, to go back and to reach back and to help the next young man. As a matter of fact, I was actually a part of the Covenant with Black America with Mr. Tavis Smiley.
Nice.
I went to Texas Southern when I was in high school, flew all of us down there and got to see the work of community work firsthand. It's just been a passion of mine ever since.
I love it. We're talking to Ricky Hodges, founder of RHJ Insurance Agency and the Manhood Academy. Inside my Pulse 101, Danny Morrison Show, KBLA Talk 1580. So you got to tell me, because I was having a conversation about mentoring a couple weeks ago with a friend of mine. And we were talking about how tough it was when the father actually made an appearance in that young man's life. Give me a short story of something maybe that was really emotional when the father comes back into that young man's life and maybe somewhat dismantled some of the progress you had made.
It happens. But I think that, as someone who runs a program, obviously, I'm involved in the church, been saved, actively involved in the community. I think that we have a responsibility to, when a father does come back, it's our job to train that father to say, hey, we understand that you're coming back, but your son's been making progress here. Let's make progress together, as opposed to having the son progress and the father staying behind. Because at the end of the day, kids love their fathers, man. It don't matter what daddy did, daddy be the worst or the best person in the world. They love their father. And so it's not my job to tell them to not love your father, but we want to bridge the entire family together.
That's exactly right. I tell people to want to get involved in mentoring. I say, you have to make sure that you are not there to replace the father. And sometimes little man wants to, jokingly call you daddy. Oh, you my daddy now. It's like, no. You have a father. You got to be very clear. And also, with that little boy's mama, make sure there's always separation between you and that woman.
Absolutely. You never want to draw those entangle those lines. You need to always let them know, hey, man, I'm here to help you. Because, I have people, man, I helped years ago that still look up to me because I never took advantage. I was always consistent with who I was. And so as a result now, they become great men. They become, fathers. And so it's just a blessing to see, man. It's a reward, honestly, that you really can't put a price on.
Give some advice to a young man that might be watching right now or listening or watching on YouTube that may want to jump into mentoring themselves. Give them some advice.
I would say this. It's taxing and it's time consuming. So, you got to have yourself together, number one. But you have to understand that you have to be in it because you love it. It's a passion and it's a calling from the Lord for you to do. You can't get into it because you're looking for $1 because you're not going to get it.
Nope.
You're going to get calls late night, calls early morning. And so the one thing about these young men is they know out the gate whether you care or whether they don't, and they'll respond to you accordingly. And so what you want is respect, and respect gets love. And when you have both of those things, man, it's really nothing that you can't do as it relates to reaching that young man and helping to turn his life around.
That's a heater right there. If people want more information on the Manhood Academy, tell them where to go.
Man, they can call me right there at RHJ Insurance Agency at 562-204-6120, and we can put the information out there, let you know what we're doing in the community, how we're helping, young men, because it's all one and the same. The work that we do through insurance actually helps to supplement and to help us to give back to the community through the Manhood Academy.
And that is the perfect segue into the next topic of conversation. I wasn't going to let you get up out of here without talking about insurance. Let me give you a personal situation that I have right now. I've been preaching for years that I hate seeing our people setting up GoFundMes to pay for funerals. And I hate seeing our people on the corner of practically every corner in the black community having car washes to pay for funerals. I just lost a sister, and guess what my family is talking about doing? Setting up a GoFundMe and having a car wash to pay for a funeral. And I'm like, are we better than this, y'all? Why do you think we African Americans lag so far behind when it comes to getting insurance?
I don't know. I would say this, man. I see the same thing that you see. You see it on Facebook all day long. Again, our motto is the worst time find out you don't have the right coverage is when you need it. And so sometimes people, you'll post it, you'll talk to them, oh, no, I'll get it, and then they get sick. Or someone passes away, and now, like you said, we're doing a GoFundMe, can you give? We've got to, take advantage and strike while the iron is hot. You have to get this insurance while you can. Some folks don't realize that they pay more for Netflix than they do their own life insurance. Because they don't have a life insurance.
Mm-hmm.
Netflix is $20. You can get a life insurance policy for maybe less than that if you're in good health. So it just depends. We got to change our mindset. We got to get out of the mindset that I don't want to talk about it. I'll deal with it when it comes, because you never know when it may come. And when it comes, it just could be too late.
So when we come forward, I tell you what, when we come forward, I want you to break it down and instruct us on how to start the process, because I think a lot of people don't want to go talk to an insurance agency because you got to put your business out there. You got to be honest on how many assets you have. You got to be honest on how much money you make, et cetera, et cetera. A lot of us don't want to do it because we're embarrassed. But when we come forward, I want you to give us kind of the synopsis on how to do it. Can we do that?
Absolutely.
You
I'd
got
be
it.
happy to do it.
My man. 1-800-920-1580. 1-800-920-1580. We're talking to Ricky Hodges, founder of RHJ Insurance Agency and also the Manhood Academy inside my Pulse One-on-One Danny Morrison Show, KBLA Talk 1580. We got a lot to talk about. Stay there.
From Bakersfield to Los Angeles. From middays to nighttime. Like George and Wheezy, Danny Morrison is moving on up at KBLA Talk 1580.
UC academics picket campuses in the largest strike of the year. Maisha Cairo here with your K-Black Minute News, brought to you by CaliforniaBlackMedia.org. Around 48,000 academic workers at all 10 UC campuses went on strike mid-November, shutting down classrooms and research labs in the largest employee walkout at any academic institution in history. The postdoctoral scholars, teaching assistants and associate instructors, grad student researchers, and academic researchers are represented by the United Auto Workers Union in contract negotiations with the UC system. Bargaining has been going on for months, and while UC officials recently called for third-party mediators, negotiations continue without one. Generally, students are supportive, although some classes have been canceled, and students are reported to be walking out in honor of their educators.
Over 100 million people around the world have felt the thrill of Broadway's most spectacular musical, Disney's The Lion King. And now you can too. Experience this breathtaking theatrical event and see why the New York Times declares there is simply nothing else like it.
Give the gift that roars at the Pantages Theater, February 2nd through March 26th. Visit BroadwayInHollywood.com.
When you're the victim of a car accident, who goes to bat for you is crucial. We're MVP Accident Attorneys, the personal injury pros. Hiring the right law firm can be the difference between a rewarding settlement and striking out. Our team is in it to win it, and we'll fight to get the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the pros at MVP Accident Attorneys at 833-MVP-WINS for your free consultation. Call 833-MVP-WINS.
Call on me, your MVP.
Did you know fixing outdoor leaks can save 27 to 90 gallons of water per day? Even tiny leaks can be huge water wasters. Conserving water starts with a few simple water-saving actions at home and in your yard, like adjusting your sprinklers and adding drip irrigation so you water only where it's needed. We can all do our part to conserve water. Visit SaveOurWater.com for more water-saving tips. Save water, save California.
On Saturday, December 3rd, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., come out and enjoy a free community health fair, co-sponsored by Pleasant Hill Baptist Church Health Ministry and the Central Neighborhood Health Foundation. The fair will be held on the church grounds at 2009 West Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, with free health screenings, refreshments, jumpers for the kids, a visit from Santa, entertainment with a DJ, free food giveaway for the first 100 people who attend, as well as raffles and other prizes. There will also be open enrollment, health insurance representatives present. Attendees can get free blood pressure, glucose, HIV and STD testing, a dental screening, fluoride varnish, COVID testing, vaccines and boosters. Flu shots will also be offered. Housing navigation, mental health support, and education services will be available. Don't miss this free community health fair. Tell somebody and receive the gift of preventative health services this season. See you all on Saturday, December 3rd from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at 2009 West Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard in Los Angeles.
East West Players brings you the stage play Brothers Paranormal by Prince Gomovilas, directed by Jeff Liu, November 17th through December 11th. After a nationwide increase in sightings of Asian-looking ghosts, two Thai brothers, one from Thailand and one from the American Midwest, struggle to launch a ghost hunting business and are called to the home of an African-American couple displaced from Hurricane Katrina. This suspenseful, humorous, compassionate exploration of the trauma of leaving home, whether crossing the country, the globe, or the other side, is a play for everyone. Get tickets now through December 11th at eastwestplayers.org. eastwestplayers.org.
Did you know addiction to drugs like meth or cocaine is a disease and not a choice? But getting help is. If you have stimulant use disorder, you Your family and friends may have a lot of questions, including where to start. Choose Change California can help. Make a change today and find a proven treatment option for you at choosechangeca.org.
Real talk, real time, the gospel truth. You're listening to the Danny Morrison Show on KBLA Talk 1580.
Yeah, man, our remaining moments with the man, Ricky. Hey, we're talking to RHJ Insurance Agency and also the founder of the Manhood Academy. So if I want to go and get some insurance, and I don't care what type of insurance, I got to put my business out there. A lot of black families go, man, especially older African Americans, they don't want to tell you how little assets they have. Some of it is kind of embarrassing. Take us through the process if we show up at your place of business to get our own life insurance.
Well, the way it would go, I always say that you need to start with living insurance. So right now it's open enrollment in Medicare for Covered California Medicare. So we need to take care of our health now so that we can continue to have a long life. And so it really doesn't matter how much money you make, how little money you make. I mean, you have to have it in order to succeed, in order to live a fruitful life. And so, hey, we got to put our business out there. I mean, you put your business out there to the doctor. You put your business out there to your therapist. You need to put your business out there to your insurance agent and have a trusting relationship. You got to know that when the information that you share stays between your agent and yourself. I'm not going to come on your show, Danny, and put the information, say, Danny told me this. That's not the way that works. It's a trusting relationship. It's a nourishing relationship that has to develop, and you have to trust whoever it is that you're working with. And come in, get what you need so that you can succeed in life, so that you can leave something for your children. That's how we segue into life insurance. Hey, you sign up for your Medicare, you sign up for your Covered California, but you also need, life insurance. Your children need life insurance. Your grandchildren need life insurance. And so it's a choice. We don't push on anybody, but we certainly want to present you with the choices and the options which are best for you so that you can succeed and have a fruitful life.
Absolutely fantastic. If people want to get in contact with RHJ Insurance Agency for Covered California, a dental, a life insurance, just come in and shake your hand. Where do they need to go?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They can give us a call at 562-204-6120, or they can visit us at www.rhjins.com. And like we said, it's open enrollment now for Medicare through December the 7th. Open enrollment for Covered California through January 31st. Get covered. Get the information. Your health, when you signed up at the beginning, may be different from what it is now. So do a checkup, get some help, get some coverage, and make a difference in your life and the life of your family.
We appreciate you. Give love to Ricky with RHJ Insurance, Andy. That is fantastic. God bless you, friend. Have a blessed Thanksgiving season, okay? And we'll talk to you very soon.
You too, my brother. Take care. Thank you.
So important.
Wow. We are falling behind on that. Why is that?
On just life insurance
period.
Well, it's that people don't understand the value. People don't understand, like I love that he talked about living, you know what I'm saying? And all the benefits that you can have while you're living. Most people only know about life insurance once they pass away. But what the thought process is, well, when I'm gone, I don't need to, y'all got to worry about that. I don't need to worry about, anything like that. So people aren't savvy to the benefits while you're living of insurance. And so whatever money you're paying out is beneficial. It's worth it. So yeah, because if I see one more GoFundMe,
it's crazy.
For that purpose, use GoFundMe. Don't get me wrong. Use those crowdfunding sites and things like that. But for purposes of when you pass away, it's sad. It's sad. And you know what? Do what you have to do. I'm not going to knock it, but I'm just saying I think more people should listen up. Maybe more people should take heed and understand that it's for us too.
Facts.
It's not just for them. Quote unquote, it's for us too.
I didn't know until this year. I think it was one of your guests. I didn't know you could borrow against a life insurance policy.
Exactly.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a.
Who said that when they came?
No,
in?
It was Trey.
Yeah.
Trey, and as a matter of fact, I'm getting more life insurance currently. So just because I'm now starting to learn even more about it, but it's just so important, especially if you have kids and you have family members that care about you. go ahead and take care of it so no one is left to grieve and have the burden of trying to take care of you once you're gone.
We are minutes away from something pretty special, aren't we?
I'm so excited. We got Lil Rel in the building. I'm really excited that he's here. He's got a lot going on, and man, he's just got a steady schedule. So it's going to be good to talk to him about everything that he's been doing for the past few months, and a lot of the things that he has coming up as well.
Rob Report coming up on the other side. I want to say, but I got a few seconds here. Shout out to Alfonso. I told you that I was looking for a fried turkey.
Did you get your turkey?
I called Alfonso this morning, and I said, tell me where to go. I live in Inglewood, and he said, I live in Carson. I said, tell me where to go. I guess it's like 20, 25 minutes to get there. Okay. Although in today's traffic, who knows how long it's going to be.
Yeah, true.
So he tells me, where do you live?
He delivered your turkey?
I said, Alfonso, don't you say that to me right now. Give me your address. I said, you going to bring me? This man drove from Carson.
Oh, my goodness.
Hands me a turkey in the tin, dressed up in the whole 9. Had his little official hat on and the whole.
Oh, that's
nicest
so cool.
cat you will ever meet.
Shout out Alfonso.
Alfonso, man, I just want you to know I appreciate you. I know you listening. God bless you. And let me put this out over the air one more time. Anybody that wants a fried turkey from this cat, 310-428-8697. 310-428-8697. And it's all juicy. He said, you need to eat it today. I go, we're not going to eat it till tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, because he wants it to be extra juicy and fresh when you eat it.
It was still... I was like, man, it's still sizzling. And it looks incredible. I'll show it to you.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So one more time, Alfonso, God bless you, you and your family. Have a happy Thanksgiving. When we come forward, woo! A fire raw report with Lil Rel in the building. 1-800-920-1580. Danny Morrison Show, KBLA Talk 1580. Right now, news, sports, traffic. Check it.
KBLA 1580 Santa Monica.
I'm Doug Davison. Here's the latest from the Black Information Network. Flags in Virginia are flying at half-staff after a shooting left 6 dead at a Walmart. Governor Glenn Youngkin says flags will stay there until sunset on Sunday. Police in Chesapeake say there's no clear motive in the shooting. California Attorney General Rob Bonta gave out tips to help avoid scams as the holiday season gets underway. Bonta cautioned not to let your guard down because of flashy Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals. Other tips include being suspicious of a price or deal that seems to be too good to be true and to be attentive to details.